Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. I have an awesome gameplay for you guys here today. We're going to go ahead, skip the intro, jump right into the action. And speaking of jumping right into the action, man, Dion, Primetime Sanders, cribbing the opening kickoff. The special teams defense partying like the Red Sea, putting me up 7 against one of the most established pro players of all time, man, Bugatti Boogs. I don't believe he's ever won a tournament, but he's known for making deep, consistent runs in those tournaments. If you guys are into competitive Madden, if you guys watch Twitch, I'm sure you guys know who he is. Plays with some of the best players in the world, running that gun bunch offense, one of the most explosive offenses in the game as well. And if you guys have played Next Gen or watched Next Gen, I'm sure you guys know just how impossible it is to get a stop on defense, man. These deep post routes are absolutely lethal. Fortunately for me, though, it doesn't seem like Bugs is really the type of person to go ahead and take the top off. He's not really looking to take deep shots on every play. He's kind of hitting his underneath checkdowns. Right here, 4th and 2, he does exactly that again. No deep routes on the field at all. We actually have a yellow zone in the area. He has a really nice route combo to go ahead, split the 2 receivers for a really nice conversion. I was getting no pressure, running that 3-3-5 wide. I'm going to go ahead and make the switch to big dime 1-4-6 in that Giants defensive playbook, man. If you guys played Madden last year, you guys know how good big dime 1-4-6 was. That cover 2 sync blitz, that 4-man blitz, that 5-man blitz, so effective. And it's honestly just as good in Madden 21 as it was in Madden 20. For some reason, it doesn't seem like a lot of people are running it. Oh my God, my safety, man. I need him to put his hands up, get that interception right there, man. Every turnover matters so much when defense is this bad. And Carlos Rogers, buddy, put a hand up. That's a vert hook against a streak. I felt like those were 2 downs right there where we easily could have gotten off the field. Unfortunately for us, we're not able to get off the field. My opponent's able to hit a really nice check down here to Tyreek Hill. So I'm okay with him taking the check downs, man. It's better than just getting one play bombed by Tyreek Hill on every single play. And you know, speaking of getting bombed by Tyreek Hill, right there, taking the top off. I got caught flipping my defense, messed up my buttons, and accidentally blitzed my free safety, leaving Tyreek Hill wide open. I recognized it right away. I tried to run back there with my user, but man, the users in Next Gen Madden run like they're in mud. First time on offense here, running that trips tight end offense, man. Chris Cooley, my go-to outlet. Such a safety blanket for me, man. He's just so good. 93 speed as well on that 50 out of 50 Washington football theme team. If you guys play MUT, man, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below who you guys use as your theme team. I know a lot of people probably use Raiders or Ravens or Niners or Cardinals even. Cardinals are something I tried as well this year, but I'm loving the Washington football team, man. Champ Bailey, DRC, Tracy Porter, all those guys are so fast in the secondary. And then obviously we have the potential to go ahead and get a Ken Houston and Sean Taylor at some point as well. Scary Terry gets 98 speed. Got to have that burner right there. Speaking of Scary Terry, on the slant, Ocho Cinco up the seam for a touchdown. A quick response drive from us. Nothing but dots on that drive. Able to take a 7-point lead. And as you guys can see there, man, I was willing to take my checkdowns that entire drive. And because I did that, my opponent had to play it. He couldn't just continuously give up the same table route over and over again. It gives up the wide open slant to Scary Terry. Then he has to worry about the table route and the slant, leaving the seam wide open, man. So I know the deep route game is so effective. I just know how overpowered it is in Next Gen Madden 21, man. But you guys still have to be willing to take your checkdowns. If you guys just want to go ahead, bomb it to Reek on every single play, that D-line is going to get pressure, as it does right there. And Jeremy Chin comes up with a big-time user lurk. But going back to that, man, if you're just throwing deep on every single play, your opponent can just back everyone up. They can put everyone in deep blues. They can change their zone depths, drop them all the way back. And that D-line is still very effective in Madden 21. Current gen or new gen, very effective in this Madden. They're going to get after the quarterback. They're going to force under pressures. They're going to force those pesky throw out of sack pick sixes. It's going to happen if you try to go deep on every single play. Speaking of going deep, man, going yard to the crib is Reggie Bush. Breaking an arm tackle. You got to square that man up and tackle him around the legs if you want to bring him down. None of that arm tackle around the torso. Scampers in the end zone for a 14-point lead, and we're screaming again. Heavy traffic right there, trying to dump it off to Reggie Bush. Just sending so much pressure in that 1-4-6, screaming off the corner. And as you can see right there, again, he had the drag wide open before the drag could even develop. We're in the backfield. The setup is very similar to the setup last year. There's a slight different change, but like I said, man, this defense is absolutely killer. This thing gives people nightmares. It's like the boogeyman. I was terrified of it last year. I'm terrified of it again this year. The only downside to 146 is the fact that it can, in fact, be weak boxed, as Carlos Rogers makes up for that no reaction on the first drive, coming up with a pick on the same exact route he tried to throw earlier. I mean, we're up a lot of stops right now. We're cruising right now. We're playing great offense as well, throwing dot after dot. I probably had X there for a touchdown over top. I try to hit my running back over the middle of the field late. Opponent generates, and he generates some nice pressure there, able to go ahead, get a nice little sack. But Reggie Bush out of the backfield, I probably should have gotten out of bounds there with only one timeout. I got a little bit too risky trying to spin out Night Train lane. He's able to make a really nice tackle, and then 3rd and inches here, 31 seconds, no timeout. We have Reggie Bush with that backfield master ability on the angle route, able to get over the top of the user for a big time gain. 25 seconds left here, man. 19 seconds left after an incompletion. 2nd down and 10 from the 14-yard line, and Chris Cooley absolutely routes Taylor Mays right there. Taylor Mays in man coverage against Cooley has absolutely no chance to take a 21-point lead into half, but this game is by no means over. He does, in fact, get ball at half. We're able to scream again right there. The ball kind of putters right to his tight end for a nice little gain right there. You can tell he is not comfortable at all against this defense. We are humming. Only downside is, man, when I'm 7-4, when I'm 7-5, I'm kind of leaving the middle of the field wide open because I'm taking away the flats. I'm making him work for it, trying to lurk it myself. Again, a ton of pressure right there on 1st and 10. I think my opponent is going to go back to that flood route, and that's exactly what he does right here. This time it was a dot. I had a zone in the area, you could see there. It just didn't play all the way towards the sideline. Opponent takes advantage of that for a really nice conversion right there, and then he's going to go deep again to the flood concept. I thought DRC in a 20-yard cloud would play that. He has a really nice pass lead up to get over top of it, though, for a big-time touchdown. He's only down 14 here midway through the 3rd quarter, and you can score at will in this game, so he's certainly not out of it as long as he's able to get off the field. That's going to help him a lot. A really poor animation from Chris Cooley, and then an instant shed. My right tackle got put in an absolute blender right there. 4th and 13. I saw something I liked earlier in the drive, though. We're able to take the top off with a fade down the sideline at 98 speed. Scary Terry, one of the best receivers in the game, if not the best. The only competition he really has, in my opinion, is that Ocho Cinco and that Tyreek Hill, who I both have in my trip set. Right there, kind of an unfortunate animation. Again, that was the 2nd one on the corner route this time, but Chad Johnson's going to make up for it here with a really nice 20-yard gain off a drag route. Again, my opponent just leaving the middle field wide open as well. And then we just absolutely route him with Reggie. Kind of a bad read. I had the post and the corner for a wide open touchdown, but Reggie Bush able to shimmy shake into the end zone, man, for another touchdown to take a 21-point lead here with only 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And we're just going to continue sending that 146 defense, sending the heat, man. If it doesn't come in free, my opponent's blocking his running back. We're making him block 6 against a 4-man rush. We're sending a ton of pressure, and even if it doesn't come in free, we're still instantly shedding, man. 146 gets those glitchy disengage sheds up the middle of the field. Right there, nice little pass from my opponent. He's trying to go to that wheel route in bunch. I thought an outside quarter would play here. Unfortunately, that is not the case. He's able to hit Megatron for a really big 3rd and 19 conversion. Still a lot of time left for my opponent here. I think he's going to go back to that wheel route, so this time I man up my slot corner on him. He has a tight end wheel wide open, misses the read, and we're able to get home with Ricky Jackson. Once again, man, we have sacked our opponent a ton in this game, and it's not going to stop right there, man. Deacon Jones, another sack up the middle. 3rd and 17. We're going to go ahead, get some more pressure off the edge. Pressure, man. Pressure burst pipes. We have like 7 or 8 sacks in this game so far. And it's just not going to stop, man. Deacon Jones coming up with another sack, playing some lights out defense here. Man, that 146 is the best pass defense in the game. If you guys aren't using it, man, hop in it. Shut your opponents down if they are running 3 and 4 wide receiver sets. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, man. Thank you guys, as always, for the support. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.